Welcome to Music Medicine. I'm your host, Dr. Moshe Lewis, and delighted to be joined by my co-host, Captain Bradley.
It's a pleasure. We have had such a wonderful day, and it's getting even better and better with everybody we have coming on the show. I'm so excited about this next guest that we have, and I'll allow you just to graciously introduce her. Make sure you do a good job.
Sure. Well, it's such a delight. I mean, your legend precedes you. It's just so wonderful to have you with us. More than 30 years in the decade, 30 years in the business. Vibe and Billboard have listed you as one of the top female rappers of all time. The accolades that just continue to come in, BET Icon of the Year award. And I've also definitely want to talk about your foundation, which is amazing, and the work that you do. But often, just a little teaser, we like to do a little walk down memory lane and just listen to some of the music that you've used to imprint our life over the years.
MC Lyte, who?
Give this one to Brooklyn.
Wow.
Keep this one for the 90s.
Hey.
Now keep this one here for me and my DJ. Man, I used to be in love with this guy named Sam. I know the why, cause he had the head like that of a clam. But you couldn't tell me nothing cause Sam was number one. Cause to me, oh my God, she was one damn. I get excited, I can reply to him. I get hypnotic with the mood. She got to put me down.
Hey.
I'll flip a sideshow if you come my way. Up, down, and around. Cha-cha-cha to the smarty crop. I'm the toughest female that you've heard thus far. And I do get better, the voice gets wetter, nobody gets hurt.
As long as you let it.
I'm living in a club, hanging out one night. He said, hello, I'm everything going on. I can do it for everything fine. Where the fuck you at? I've been looking for your ass since a court.
Hey.
Hey.
Some butter, baby, come and get your supper. Before I make it supper, that's who you want. I rock the party that rocks the body. You rock the party that rocks the body. I rock the party that rocks the body. You rock the party that rocks the body. When you say you love me, it doesn't matter. It goes into my head and just chit chat. You may think it's egotistical or just very free, but what you say, I take none of it serious.
Wow.
Yeah, give it up, give it up. MC Lyte. Woo.
It's a night when we go there. Just such elegance personified. Just rolling back the clock a little bit to understand how you chose to really bring the lyricism and the female power and just embrace the culture and elevate it. Where did that inspiration come from?
Well, first off, can I acknowledge? Hello,
Please.
everyone. Good afternoon.
Yeah.
And thank you, DJ, for that wonderful mix of all the walk down memory lane. Thank you very much. I often, when asked this question, just go back to being in school, and I attended an African school in New York called Weosi Shule. And in that school is where a lot of my tenacity came from, but also my purpose and reason for even wanting to speak out loud and have something to say. So I attribute it to there.
That's wonderful. You have such a wonderful, great legacy. Now, we like to start from the beginning a little bit with you.
Yeah.
Like, where you're from, who influenced you, basically, even within your family structure. And I know you went to that school, and it sounds so wonderful that you were able to be exposed to that culture
Yeah.
here in the United States and having such an influence probably on you as you were growing up.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about
Totally. Well, I mean, with the school, right? I get it was a woman named Sister Ayana, or some of us called her Mama Ayana, and she decided that public school wasn't doing it enough for her kids. So she started this school for the community. And I was probably one of 7 students in my class. It was a big mansion. And in every room, it was a classroom full of about 7 to 10 kids. My class was called Kuumba. And so it was everything right in terms of what we ate for lunch. It was a vegetarian meal. It was sorrow. It was good stuff. And then for gym, we did jiu-jitsu and judo. And we learned hymns and redemption songs. And, we just had everything that was full of our culture. And I think At some point, they made us draw up our own signs, and we went on the steps of the United Nations to picket for the freedom of Stephen Biko. And so we had great purpose being instilled in us at that age. And for me, I grew up in Brooklyn. I spent a lot of time in Spanish Harlem at my grandmother's house. I spent a lot of time in Far Rockaway, Queens at my grandfather's house. And between those three places, I got a feel of music that I love. In Far Rockaway, it was Tina Marie and D-Train and OJ's, Earth, Wind and Fire. In my house where I lived with my mom, it was Karen Carpenter and Neil Diamond and James Taylor and Dionne Warwick and Aretha Franklin. And outside, I grew up in Brooklyn, so everybody knows me. I'm a faking Jamaican because in Brooklyn, the West Indies raised me. And so I'm a little bit Bayesian, Bahamian, Trinidadian, Haitian, you name it. And so, right, I'm the United Nations there. So I got my fill of Yellow Man and Barrington Levy and Beres Hammond and Bob Marley and, Sister Nancy, all the greats. But it wasn't until Harlem where I heard my first hip hop. Okay. And Curtis Blow was a part of that. So Daydreaming and The Breaks and If I Ruled the World, like a true fan, know all of the lyrics. But also the Treacherous Three and Funky 4+1 More, where Sharrock was the first woman I heard on the microphone. So I know that was a long answer, but I wanted to
keep
give it to
talking.
you. Yeah.
We're here to hear your story.
I ain't never wanted nothing but some respect. And see the love from his eyes be reflected. Never looking for a handout or a check. Just a humble spirit looking for a real connection. Love from the depths of my soul I am giving. Loyal to the death with a heart made to listen. Open to give and receive. Be the air that you breathe. Help you move into a king's position. I don't want to sit up on this throne by my lone. Want to ride or die but not someone to own. I should be the fix that you need when the world makes you bleed. Never leave is what my mama told me.
She's the greatest gift bestowed from me. Made in the image of royalty. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Ain't nothing like a woman. From the crown of her head to the toes of her feet. Down to the melanin in her skin. She's strong like a rock. Strong as a rock. Ain't nothing like a woman.
You know what? That queen gene is mean in your routine. And since a clean, serene teen stepping fresh on the scene. And once I felt need for a real help me, gave up every different hottie for a real wisdom body. Some be out searching far and long, but now you got me going gaga. A star is born. That royal treatment, you deserve it. You ain't make it easy, but you made it perfect.
Flattery, you get you nowhere. It don't matter. Words without action, it's just chit chatter. Respect is a must. I ain't with the thuggin'. Tricks are for kids. I'm a grown ass woman. I hit the stage, get the paper. I'm a boss. Salt going in, light going off. Hands up if you know your worth. And stand up, cause it's ladies first.
She's the greatest gift bestowed from me.